ผู้มีจิตติมีอานุภาพขอเชิญนิมนต์ลงมาบึงแยงคุ้มครองวัดวาอารามพุทธศาสนาและปวงชนชาวโลกว่าทุกทุกเย็นสมณกาโลยังประทานกาธรรมสมณกาโลยังประทานกาธรรมสมณกาโลยังประทานกาขอเดชพระเจ้าขอเดชพระธรรมเจ้าขอเดชพระธรรมเจ้าสัพพปารินาปุเรตวะปารามิสัมมาปันโตสังโฆวิมุตตมังเอเตนะสัจวัสเสนะวันเตธรรมะสารังยันโตโพธิยามเดสัจจานานันติวัจโนเอวะนิยามะ
that is here to honor this community today. And I know that John is, his English is fairly good. I think English level ESL 2, but my Lao, ESL is probably level 1. So I'm just going to do my part, he's going to do his part. So, John, thank you for inviting me. As some of you know, what brought most Asian Americans to the United States and to West Valley, which is the second biggest city in Utah, and the pioneers and who built the state, who's built a great state, an amazing state that promotes family values. This is such a good fit for Asian Americans for us, and when we relocated here. And so a lot of us who have has family from all over the United States know that Salt Lake City in Utah is one of the best resettlement states and city. And the hospitalities of the U.S. citizens and Americano citizens that's from this area has really given us the privilege and the hospitality, and we appreciate the Americans in our community who's welcomed us to West Valley. West Valley, again, is the home to a lot of diverse communities. And to the Lao, the Cambodian, the Thai community, this is home to your communities. And this is where we also have the most diverse representations and political leaders that is here representing you today. And we appreciate that they brought their families on this special occasion that is celebratory and is a great time. It's a time of deep joy for every one of you to begin the groundbreaking ceremony for Wat Lao, Utah. I know that Wat Lao, Utah has been a vision to grow for many years. And I know that the council and the committee has worked with us on this vision to grow and to find a big enough land to create the kind of space, the spiritual space that would be welcoming for not just the Wat community, but for all those who seek spiritual direction as Buddhists or non-Buddhists. You know, this space is very big, and the vision is to have 3 temples, as it is in the proper tradition for Thai and Lao temples by specifications. They will basically have 3 temples. There will be a central temple and 2 to the left and to the right. And today, where the ceremony will take place, in this platform out here where the groundbreaking ceremony, as I'm told, is where the central building, the temple will be built. The projected cost for this amazing holy place for all of us to enjoy, many of us, right? West Valley City. It's only a great place because it's a home of diversity for Utah, right, guys? Yeah. Secondly, I'd say it's a home for diverse food. If you want food of every kind, head for West Valley City. Everyone knows that, right? So you can always get a good bowl of pho, you know. And so I haven't opened that pho restaurant, but I'm working on it. So what we'd like to do is introduce, as I've introduced our special VIP guests, if you could just stand up and wave at the amazing people of the Lao community and our special guests in the community to them. The first is to recognize our state senator for District 1, which represents West Valley, at the heart of West Valley. And she's been doing this for a long time. They keep voting for her over and over, so she must be doing some good stuff. And she's a great listener. And Senator Luz Escamilla. Senator, if you would, come on up and give us your blessings and your inspirational speech for us. Elevate us. Show us the money, too.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here with all of you. It's a beautiful place to be here with friends like Steve and Victoria and Leslie. It's nice to come back to this place. I've seen it start from a very small location to where it is right now. And I appreciate the opportunity to feel the spirit of love, of inclusiveness and respect for others, which is what all of you as a White Lao community bring to the state of Utah, specifically to West Valley. So thank you. Thank you for doing that for us. Our community needs more temples, and it needs more spirituality to bring peace to our hearts. And all of you do that when you bring your families here, when you participate of these great ceremonies. And I've had a chance to dance with you, to eat with you, thanks to Stephen that's always inviting me and opening the doors, making sure that we're participating and understanding the needs that, by the way, are the same as any other community. You realize that we share more things, we have more common things than anything else, than differences. Our kids want the same thing, and we want the same things for our children and our families. So thank you for just bringing that richness of color, of taste, of happiness and love to this great city, which I'm proud to represent, but more than anything to the state and to the country. So thank you again. I'm excited to see growing this to 3 temples and be part of this and bring my family and my children. I have my husband is here with me today. We couldn't bring the babies, but we know that this is a place where I want them to know that they can find refuge and love and support and to feel the spirit of greatness. So thank you again and good luck in this endeavor, and we will be supporting them, supporting all of you to make sure it takes place. Thank you very much.
I asked Luz, I said, when you make your $1 million, would you move up to my neighborhood in Sandy? And she said, I'm staying. She's been a lifelong resident of Rose Park community. We all know where that is, and that's a great community that a lot of us have settled in Rose Park community. And she represents them with heart and soul. I couldn't agree more that this is a time for more spiritual centers, for those seeking peace, refuge, loving kindness at a time where it is turbulent, at a time where there's so much chaos and confusion, and our children get a lot of mixed messages. And so this is a time for us to be a stronger spiritual community where our children can have direction and foundation to help them steer through these turbulent times. But the good times will be back. The Utah economy is strong. I'm not saying that we're not in a good time, but it is a cautious time, and it's time that we work together and we look after each other's children and protect them and keep them safe and keep them healthy. And it takes, like the African saying, it takes the village to raise everyone's children. Our second is, this is the first time that State Representative Angela Romero, District 26 is West Valley District, House Representative Angela Romero. This is the first time she's been invited to this community. She's going to come back for many of these, especially for, I told her you guys have some amazing festivals and a lot of food. So she needs to come help us sell some food, okay? So I want to recognize this time your state representative, Angela Romero.
Before I say some things, I want to recognize Senator Escamilla. She received an award from the Mexican consulate yesterday, and so we were up really late at night and her babies were laid up at night. So I just want you all to know that we're here to represent all voices in our community. So many times when we watch TV, we don't see people that look like us. And so I want you to know that Senator Escamilla and I bring a different voice to the Capitol, and it's all our voices, and that's what this beautiful country is supposed to be about. It's about the diversity. So I really thank you for inviting me here today, and we hope to continue to be that voice because spirituality is an important part of who people are. It makes up your moral content. And so it's important to recognize all our diverse religions within the state of Utah because that's what our communities are based on. It's based on that spirituality and love. So thank you again for having me here, and I look forward to coming to your New Year party.
Representative Angela Romero, first time here and she'll be back, so give her another hand. She deserves it to make up for the other years we didn't get a chance to invite her, so thank you for coming. Now, I see the mayor in this room. He just made it in. He's been busy today. He told me he's going to be having a busy day, but he was going to make it with all his effort. And so I want to introduce you to Mayor of West Valley City, Ron Bigelow. And Mayor Bigelow could come up to be recognized. And the mayor will also be giving us a kickoff speech for the groundbreaking ceremony. So just let you know, but come on up and give us a quick hello to the community and leave your awesome speech for 15 minutes later. And you can't leave until I tell you to.
Thank you, and on behalf of West Valley City, we're very pleased to be here with you. Council members are here. It's a great event for our city, and so I'll save my remarks for later, but it's just wonderful to be with you.
Thank you, Mayor. All right, more important people are coming. Of course, you know, they're usually the most important people. We know this. John has told me to tell you, be very nice to these people. They're, of course, from West Valley Council. And so they represent our city, and they make things work well. And sometimes when they don't, we just ask that you nicely go knock at their door. And they will listen to you. And Tom will give you his cell phone number if you ask. And by the way, Tom, second time back at the city council. Am I right? Second? And that's important because I'd like to see someone from the Lao community to run for office and that, but otherwise I'd like to just tell Tom, amazing, you decided the day that you were going to run for office to represent some of the interests of this community, the diverse communities, and you wanted to be a voice in the community. He said, I'm going to do it. I have a good chance. He believed in it, and I know he also asked his LDS community and neighbors and says that I also want to represent your community. I want to represent for all. I want your vote. I want to get this done, and I believe in your votes. And Tom, as a result, is the second time city councilman of West Valley City. So give a cheer to this Asian guy. He's really good at what he does. All right. I'd like to introduce Tom Nguyen. He's been a successful a community member. He's been president of the Vietnamese organizations, have served as a communitarian for many years and helped build the community when we first got here in West Valley. And he's demonstrated himself as a community leader. He's been effective and he's been very good and instrumental. And so Tom Nguyen from Council District 1, please come. And if you'll speak and work on your Lao.
Sabadi ba. Yeah. Well, I just wanted to know, I appreciate, well, thank you the members of the temple, and thank you Jan and Stephen Han and many people here give me this opportunity to share with you just a second. Laos Ocean community is a very cohesive community. I've been here for many years and seeing it growing, and it's good to see that. And you have the same goal like we have here in our city. We want to help other members, other people out there to make a contribution to our city, and that's what we want to do. And we love to see the temple here, and we glad to hear you. I'm told is this one going to be the headquarters for the temple, for Laotian temple here around the U.S., and that's great. I think it's wonderful, and I think it's going to be one of the icons in our city and also in the state of Utah. And thank you so much for having us, and thank you for your hospitality and also for your kindness. Thank you.
Isn't it an amazing country in the world, the good old America, the United States, where you can still have a Vietnamese American accent and get elected for office? That Tom's the proof of that. Okay, so I want him to inspire you kids. You can do it. Okay, so the next honorable guest is, we'd like to invite Don Christensen, is member at large at the West Valley Council, and Don's been here a few times. So Don, if you'd like to take a minute to give a message.
I think my message would be, you don't want to hear a lot from us politicians anymore. Let's get on with the ceremony.
How do you like that? Be careful. Those are people with tall in stature and very low in speeches. Be careful, but they're good people. He's right. And also, you know, you could... he's been doing this for a long time. He's a career politician, and he's very wise. So maybe that was the wisest thing he said. All right. The runner-up is going to be Steve Bueller's next from District 2 from West Valley Council.
It's hard to follow somebody that says we shouldn't be giving speeches. I want to thank you and tell you how humble and grateful I am that my wife and I were able to share this afternoon with you and your families, to eat with you. And as I sat there and watched your beautiful daughters and your beautiful sons dance for us, I was impressed with a couple of thoughts. One is that we all love our families. They're the most important people to us. And there are a couple things that make families strong, one being faith and another being tradition. And I am so impressed with the faith to come here, break ground, and build temples, and the tradition that you continue in your families where they keep their culture and are able to participate with all of us, no matter the color of our skin or the background. I immigrated to West Valley City from Salt Lake City and made this my home. And that's not the big trip that a lot of you made, but I am thankful that my children were raised here with people from many places in this worldwide community. Thank you again for today.
thank you, Councilmember Mueller, for coming back and supporting this community. Every time we've asked you, you've come back. Now we have a wonderful gentleman he's a commissioner from Tooele County, our neighbor county. He's come to also show us his neighborly support. And Commissioner Sean Milne, if he wants to come up and introduce himself.
Sabadiwa. Thank you very much for the invite to be here today. This has been a wonderful experience. I'm so happy for you. This for our whole community, it goes beyond boundaries of Salt Lake County and Tooele County. What a wonderful day for Watlau. Again, Watlau, Salt Lake. Thank you. I've been corrected. I'm going to take a cue from Councilman Christensen, and I'm going to be just brief here to say thanks again for this invite. What a beautiful day. I'm glad so many people are here to support such a worthy cause. Thanks, and I really appreciate this.
I think Don is wise. He started something because of his practice. We're all going to be on time. Thank you, Don. Now, I gotta love it for some people who do their homework before they come out, and I know people ask me, how do you greet Laotian people and so forth, and I send them photos of what it looks like and, the prayer pose and what to say, and so it's wonderful that people do, with their heartfelt time they take to learn about each other's cultures, because it brings understanding and it makes it possible for us to practice loving kindness. It is the Buddha way. But I also tell them, if you don't know and you don't have the time to find out about how to do anything right, just come bring your wallet and make sure you know where the donation box is, okay? That's what we need from you, okay? Now we'd like to move the program to introduce some very special holy spiritual leaders that have come from all over the United States to bless us in our groundbreaking ceremony for the temple. And I'm to introduce the very venerable Maha Tengyalong, Vice Supreme Patriarch of the Lao American Buddhist Council in the United States.
สบายดีญาติโยมพุทธบริษัทวันนี้ถือว่าเป็นโชคดีและก็เป็นโอกาสดีที่อาตมาได้มาร่วมในงานการสร้างว่าแจกใหญ่หรือว่าศาลาโรงธรรมมื้อนี้ก็ดีใจที่ได้เห็นสาธุชนญาติโยมอยู่ในรัฐยูทาห์และก็ต่างรัฐต่างเมืองนอกจากนั้นก็ได้มาเห็นเจ้าหน้าที่บ้านเมืองที่ได้พร้อมหน้าเพียงตาอาตมาฟังเบิ่งเงินจังเป็นล้าน2ล้านอาตมาก็ดีใจว่าสถานที่แห่งนี้จะเป็นสถานที่บ่หนึ่งที่ฝังหากฐานลงของพระพุทธศาสนาเพื่อให้เป็นที่กราบไหว้บูชาของสาธุชนญาติโยมในเขตนี้และในสถานที่แห่งนี้แล้วก็ขออนุโมทนานำพระอาจารย์ดวงพระเนตรที่สามารถจัดงานพิธีอันใหญ่โตอันนี้ริเริ่มขึ้นเพื่อให้เกิดศรัทธาแก่สาธุชนญาติโยมที่ได้มาร่วมในงานและก็ทั้งต่างประเทศได้มาเห็นสภาพความเป็นอยู่ของประชาชนลาวของเฮาซึ่งโดยเฉพาะแล้วการมาอยู่ที่อเมริกานี่ก็ยากที่สุดที่จะหาบ่อนอยู่บ่อนเศร้าได้บ่อนได้ทำบุญให้ทานแต่โดยเฉพาะต่างรัฐต่างเมือง กับพยายามสร้างวัดว่าอารามนี่ขึ้นเพื่อปรับปรุงพระพุทธศาสนาให้มีบ่อนเป็นหลักเป็นฐานให้แก่บ้านแก่เมืองของเพิ่นคือพวกเฮาได้มาร่วมกันนี่ก็ถือว่าได้เสียสละแห่งงานโดยเฉพาะคนลาวชาวพุทธของเฮานี่บ่ได้ถิ่มบ่ได้ปาพระพุทธศาสนานี่ยังฝังแน่นอยู่ในจิตในใจของทุกคนหากว่าจากบ้านเกิดเมืองนอนมาด้วยความทุกข์ยากลำบากปานใดก็ตามยังบ่ถิ่มพระพุทธศาสนานี่ยังมีอยู่ตลอดมาโดยเฉพาะคือพวกท่านทั้งหลายได้เห็นครูบาอาจารย์นั่งเรียนเป็นแถวอยู่คืออยู่บ้านเฮาอันนี้ก็เป็นผลบุญอันหนึ่งที่สามารถสุขยู่น้ำจิตน้ำใจของญาติของโยมให้ได้มาร่วมกันสร้างสถานที่แห่งนี้โดยเฉพาะสร้างศาลาอันเป็นที่กราบไหว้บูชาและก็เป็นที่ทำบุญของพวกเฮาขอให้เกิดขึ้นให้มีขึ้นอาตมาก็จะพยายามมาเบิ่งว่าเป็นจังไดศรัทธาญาติโยมทั้งนี้สิมากมายหลายปานใดอาตมาคิดเห็นว่าที่มาเห็นแล้วก็ดีใจที่ทั้งเจ้าหน้าที่เพิ่นให้ความสนับสนุนอุ้มสู้ได้มาเว้ามาจาให้สาธุชนญาติโยมภูมิใจดีใจแต่โดยเฉพาะแล้วก็แม่นพวกเฮานี่แหละญาติโยมทุกผู้ทุกคนที่เสียสละผู้ละเด็กผู้ละน้อยสามารถเฮ็ดให้ศาลาแห่งนี้เกิดขึ้นเป็นที่เสิร์ชหน้าสู้ตาของประชาชนชาวลาวของเฮาและก็เสิร์ชหน้าสู้ตาทั้งพระพุทธศาสนาให้เจริญรุ่งเรืองเหตุฉะนั้นอาตมาจึงขออนุโมทนาสาธุการน้ำญาติน้ำโยมน้ำเจ้าหน้าที่ทุกผู้ทุกคนขอให้สถานที่แห่งนี้จงเกิดขึ้นปรากฏขึ้นแก่สายตาของสาธุชนญาติโยมวัดสุขุสุขคนสุขใดดีสุขใดเลิศสุขใดประเสริฐขอให้เกิดมีแก่ญาติโยมวัดสุขุสุขคนเถิดขออนุโมทนา
Please give a warm welcome to Venerable Maha Singh Sariya. He's the president of Lao American Buddhist Council in the United States.
Nam Mai Pun Tosi Ratnatai Nam Namaskar Nathan Nhai Pun Mi Kiti Tamabano องค์เป็นพระพุทธทรงดาวในสหรัฐอเมริกาพระมหาเถรานุเถระที่เคารพเป็นอย่างสูงเจริญพรออกตัวญาติโยมมื้อนี้ถือว่าเป็นนิมิตหมายอันดีเป็นเรื่องงามยามดีความเป็นสิริมงคลเป็นสิ่งที่น่าปรารถนาแก่ชีวิตสถาบันหรือสถานที่ประเทศศาสตร์บ้านเมืองหรือสังคมหรือโลกดังนั้นหลายทานหลายชีวิตจึงได้สอบหาความเป็นมงคลดูความดีความงามความเจริญนั้นด้วยวิธีการต่างๆนานาในทางด้านพระพุทธศาสนาความเป็นมงคลก็คงสังรวมในพระรัตนตรัยคือพระพุทธพระธรรมและพระสงฆ์ซึ่งเป็นสารณะที่พึ่งอันสูงสุดดังนั้นถือว่าบุรพาจารย์แต่เก่าก่อนนั้นจึงได้มีการประพฤติปฏิบัติเกี่ยวข้องกับประเพณีวัฒนธรรมแม้แต่การสร้างสาก็เกี่ยวเนื่องถึงพระรัตนตรัยวัดเล่าสมเด็จพุทธาราม ดัชยุทธาซึ่งก็เป็นวัดหนึ่งในมีการพัฒนามาโดยตลอดจนถึงปัจจุบันก็ได้มีการจัดทำพิธีว่างศิลาฤกษ์เพื่อเอาฤกษ์เอาย่ามเอาโศกเอาไส้เอาความเป็นสิริมงคลให้เกิดให้มีขึ้นในสถานที่แห่งนี้เห็นอะไรบัดนี้สิจะเริ่มบัดก็เกี่ยวข้องกับศรัทธาญาติโยมเกี่ยวข้องกับหลายภาคส่วนโดยเฉพาะมาอยู่ในต่างแดนต้องอาศัยทั้งอำนาจรัฐศรัทธาญาติโยมผู้อุปถัมภ์ผู้มีส่วนเกี่ยวข้องต้องในเสียสละแห่งจิตแห่งใจบ่ว่าทางด้านวัตถุก็คือจิตใจประกอบส่วนทั้งมวลบ่มีปัจจัยก็มีเรือมีแห้งมีสติปัญญาน้องประกอบส่วนก็ถือว่าได้บุญนะเขาวัดบ่หมายความว่าต้องมีเงินหนาเงินแสนต้องหังต้องมีจริงเขาวัดจริงสร้างวัดเพราะวัดเป็นศูนย์รวมจิตใจเป็นวันเต่าโฮมผิดข้อประเพณีวัฒนธรรมดังนั้นเชื่อในว่าการบ้างศิลาฤกษ์ครั้งนี้จะเป็นรักเหงาเสาไส้เป็ดไทยเกิดพละกำลังบวาทั้งด้านกำลังทรัพย์กำลังจิตใจของศรัทธาญาติโยมที่เห็นในแล้วในมือจึงจะเป็นพละปัจจัยเอื้ออำนวยเป็ดไทยความมุ่งหวังตั้งใจหนักสำเร็จไปโดยดีแต่ที่สุดนี้ที่ขออำนวยใส่พรน้อมนึกเอาคุณพระศรีรัตนตรัยและก็มาเป็นสิ่งเอื้ออำนวยไว้ใส่พรให้ทานทั้งหลายประสบในมงคลอันสูงสุดและก็ขอให้การสร้างศาลาโดยเฉพาะการสร้างศาลาโรงธรรมนำไปสู่ผลสำเร็จขอให้วัดดาวสมเด็จพุทธารามแห่งนี้จงสถิตสถาพรจนสัวฝากอาณาขออนุโมทนาเวนะครับ
I want to just do a quick survey by show of hands for everyone. I know that John would appreciate. Just show me by a show of hand, do you know how to make a donation to give towards the building of the temple, 1.2 million? Do you know how to give money with your Visa card, your Discover card? Do we do Bitcoins? Do we have a Bitcoin? Is it legal? I think we'll do Bitcoins eventually, but we'll take all kinds of currency to build this temple because God's people, again, we're holy people, and we want everyone to be able to give their personal spiritual gifts to help this community build this spiritual center for all to enjoy. But by show of hands, do you know how to find someone in this community who will take your money, and do you know how to do that? Okay, the question is, do you know how to give money? If you do, put your hands up. John and this community and the monks that live here with him work hard every day to cultivate this spiritual center, and the time has come to bring and rise up a beautiful temple to celebrate your community. So we ask that you spend in prayer and fasting, and this is the time to give up the extra cup of coffee at Starbucks. There's a lot of money there, but give up all your stuff, just an idea, Starbucks coffee, every religion does this, give up your Starbucks coffee. You can do it too, okay? If you need more ideas on how to save money to give to the Wat Lao Buddhist Temple, give me a call. I'll tell you how to do it, okay? But I'm sure people in this community and business leaders know how to do it too. But they need your financial support, they do. And we need to take action and help them out. and this is a time to do that. So I want to also, it's not on the program today because this is a humble monk, a simple and humble monk that is a spiritual leader of Wat Lao of Utah. And his name is Ajahn, and I call him that, Ajahn Nate. And he is such a simple man. He has integrity, and he's strong-willed, he has vision, and he loves this community, and he's very appreciative of also the neighbors that live in his neighborhood that supports the community of life here. And I want to take the time to recognize, he's not on this program and he usually doesn't like to be recognized, but I want to give some loving kindness and light and recognition to Ajahn Nate, who and his monks makes this possible for all of us to move forward and to have a community center. Ajahn, can you please rise?
Steven, can you translate for me? I cannot speak English, but I want you to translate for me. I hope that you are going to help me to build this temple. Yes, thank you so much.
Ajahn Nate. Did you guys understand he is ESL level 2 English? I did. He says, if you want a center that promotes peace and cultivation of inner peace and character for our children and spiritual development and a place that is beautiful, that finds peace and loving kindness and beauty and joy in our humanity through the Buddhist tradition here, then help him build this center, help us build this foundation that is good for all. All right, so we're going to start the ceremony that is very exciting, and so we want to go ahead and move to our program. And like again, just to remind that Mayor Ron Bigelow will give the opening speech and blessing for the after the parade that will start the ground and plaque ceremony in the central grounds here. So thank you so much, and it is a great day to be here, joyous day. Thank you to the Lao community for inviting me here to be your MC. It is an honor, and anytime that simple monk calls me, I'm there for him. I believe in him, he has integrity, he has a big heart, he's very loving. And I just wanted to say this is a great day. I take refuge in the Buddha, I take refuge in the Dharma, and it is a great joy that I am here to take refuge in the Dharma and the Sangha with you.
วินดิเตมีอานุภาพขอเชิญนิมนต์ลงมาบึงแยงคุ้มครองวัดวาอารามศาสนาและปวงชนชาวโลกว่าทุกคนทุกเด็กสมณกาโลยปทานกาธรรมสมณกาโลยปทานกาธรรมสมณกาโลยปทานกาขอเดชพระเจ้าขอเดชพระธรรมเจ้าขอเดชพระธรรมเจ้าสัพพะทานินาปุเรตวะปาระเมสาปา